everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new series. I am so excited to be starting this. This is The Sims for Troubled Teens. So I have been planning on starting this series now for quite some time, and I am just so incredibly excited that I finally have the opportunity to start it with you guys. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So it's sort of almost like a challenge crossed with like a typical LP. There aren't really like any super strict rules or anything like that, but this was an idea that I had kind of come up with at one point a while ago, and I wanted to give it a shot. So basically what we are doing is we are playing a household of 6 Sims. One of them is a young adult, and the other 5 are all teenagers. And the young adult is responsible for getting all of those character values that the teens have from being 100% in the negative to as far in the positive as she possibly can. Ideally, I would like to get them all the way maxed out. I don't know if that will actually be able to happen because I've never been able to do that before, and because the teens are all starting off in the red. Like, I used a cheat to set it, so they are all starting at negative 100 in all 5 of those character values that we got in the Parenthood game pack. So this will be quite a fun challenge. We'll kind of get into it a little bit more, but I wanted to introduce you to our Sims. So first up, we have our young adult Sim, who's kind of running the show. This is Clara Noble. And Clara is outgoing, good, and self-assured, and she has the friend of the world aspiration. She also has the 5 positive traits that you get from kind of maxing out those character values that I was talking about before. So she's good manners and responsible and compassionate and mediator and whatever the 5th one is. So she has all 5 of those traits. So basically, Clara was fortunate enough to have a really awesome upbringing with very loving, kind parents. And essentially, after they passed away, they left their house to her. So she graduated from college and decided to turn her childhood home into kind of like a rehab facility / halfway house for troubled teens. And so she, because she is, so gifted and talented and good, she thought that she would be able to help the teens become better people. So basically, she believes that she can change the world for the better, one Sim at a time. Then our first of the teens, first up we have Lacey Cook. So Lacey is a snob, and she's jealous, and she has the Renaissance Sim aspiration. So she comes from like a very wealthy family. She struggles the most with emotional control, and she is just kind of like a diva. Very spoiled, but she lacks direction and focus in her life. And for the teens, they all have families that actually live in the world. Obviously, they're not living with us currently. So they have, parents and in some cases siblings. Most of them also have friends outside of their own households as well. So we'll be seeing some of them as well. So Lacey has her parents, Jameson and Adelaide. And then next up, we have Lilith Schaefer. So Lilith is evil and a bookworm, and she has the nerd brain aspiration. So she's been like the target of bullying her entire life, and as a result of that, she's kind of reacted badly, which is very understandable, but not really the appropriate way to react. So that's why she's evil now. She struggles a lot with empathy, basically like, why should she care about you when nobody seems to ever care about her? She is basically like a vengeful nerd who, if she is left unchecked, she could probably destroy the world because she's very smart, but she's also evil. And she has her 2 parents, John and Marissa, and she also has a little brother, Leviathan. And so, because of her little brother, she's kind of trying to, become a better person because she sees that, he could be going down the same path that she's on right now because he really looks up to her. They're very, very close. So that's kind of like her backstory. And then next up, we have Precious Hooks. So Precious is a romantic, and she's also hot-headed, and she has the angling ace aspiration. So she had, unfortunately, a very traumatic childhood with abusive parents and like no real model of what a healthy relationship should actually look like. Her mom isn't in the picture anymore. It's just like her and her dad, and they don't get along at all. Like, they don't like each other. They don't want to spend time with each other. And so she struggles the most with conflict resolution because growing up, it was just you got into fights, you screamed with each other, then you hated each other, and that was it. So, like, there was never any, like, repairing damage to relationships. So, but she's also, because she's romantic, she actually has a couple of romantic interests floating around in the world, which we might see coming up. Basically, the only thing in her life that actually really brings her joy is fishing, oddly enough. So, she does have that outdoorsy aspect of her life as well. So I'm very hopeful that with some help that Precious might be able to kind of move past from her troubled past and, go forward and be more positive in her life. So next up, we have Beatrix Livingston. So she is a slob and a glutton, and she has the soulmate aspiration. So she spent her childhood being compared to her older sister, Adeline, and unfortunately for her, her older sister is like this perfect, stereotypical, like high achieving, very successful person. And so as a result of that, her parents were like, well, why can't you be more like your older sister? And she wasn't. And so that put a lot of extra pressure on her. And she really struggles a lot with manners because, she's a slob and also a glutton. And then she also has, unfortunately, kind of resulted in doing a lot of like binge eating and not great behaviors because, when you're in a situation where you feel like you don't have any control over your life, that's one of the few things that you can control. So, but deep down, she just really wants to be loved, and loved for who she is, not for who her parents want her to be. So her parents are Jasper and Gloria, and then as I said before, she has an older sister named Adeline. And then finally, our last teen is Clover Sweetwater. So Clover is childish and also a foodie. She has the freelance botanist aspiration, and she is the child of hippies who didn't ever give her any rules or structure in her life. So as a result of that, she really struggles the most with responsibility because, like, being on time to things, showing up to things at all has never really been a priority for her in her life. So she's very into, like, locally sourced and organic food, and eventually she wants to, like, be able to, like, just grow her own food, kind of live off the land a little bit, but unfortunately she is very, very immature still, so needs to, get some responsibility going in her life in order to actually take care of the plants. And her parents are Jerry and Breeze. So that's our household. So I'm going to jump into the game, and I will see you guys in just a moment. All right, so we are here in the game, and this is our house. This is called Sundance House. I did it on a speed build the other day, so if you haven't seen that, I do recommend checking that out. So the first thing I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to have all of the girls come up and claim their beds, just so we don't have any confusion. I've already kind of predetermined where I want them all to be. Okay, good. So Beatrix already claimed hers. I did tell them before, like, hey, go claim your beds, but I don't know that all of them did. Okay, so some of them did and some of them didn't. I'm not really sure why. So, yes. Okay, so then do we need to claim journals too? I guess not, but I am going to have each of them put their journals in their inventory, so that way then we don't have any confusion about whose journal belongs to who. So I've given all of them a journal in the hopes that they will be able to use the journals to improve I'm not actually really even sure which of the different character values it will improve, but hey, it's bound to improve at least one of them. But yeah, so I'll show you real quick. So this is what their character values all look like right now. So they are all completely maxed out into the red. Obviously not Clara, but Clara has responsible, mediator, good manners, emotional control. That's the one I was forgetting before. And compassionate. So all of the teens, though, they've all got their work cut out for them. So I think I'm going to have her actually come down here and let's set the curfew. Well, for school nights, let's set the curfew for 7 p.m., which I know is a little early for a bunch of teenagers, but like this is the first day. And then I kind of, where are you going? Oh, she's going back to the TV. Yeah, that really does not surprise me at all. I kind of want them to do something together, just so they can get to know each other a little bit. Oh, no. You're not going to use that computer. I just thought of that. I should probably lock this door. So this should be locked for everyone but Clara, because this is Clara's master suite. So I don't want the girls coming in here. She actually has the only computer in the house. So yeah, so I kind of just want to see, like, organically, do any of them, what are you doing in her room? Did you grab the right journal? You did. Actually, they all probably need to do homework. So, maybe we could all come downstairs, and I think this is probably going to be easiest if I put the teens all in a group together. So let's form a group, and we'll just have the 5 teenagers all together, and then let's just say sit together all at the table, and then we'll have Clara come as well, and maybe she can help them with their homework. Hopefully she'll help at least someone with their homework. All right, because I do think that by doing, actually, yeah, let's do our homework together. Okay, well, some of us are sitting in our same seats and some of us aren't, but okay, that's fine. We can do this. All right, good. So far, so good. We're buckling down. We're studying. This is what I like to see. This is good. Nobody's really talked to each other yet, but that's okay. Okay, well, it's great that you want to watch TV, but maybe could we go help someone with their homework? Let's start over here with Precious. Let's see. Where's help with homework? That should be an option. Oh, I guess we could teach her about responsibility. Sure, why not? Because I know I said in the intro before that, like, you know, this sim struggles most with this thing. That is actually related to some of the traits that I have picked out for them. I found a chart that kind of broke down, like, if your sim has these traits, then they're more likely to have issues with this character value. Alright, so good. We're waving. We're getting to know each other. Precious does not look totally thrilled about learning about responsibility. So anyway, so everybody's going to have to learn about all of the various character value traits. It just might be more difficult for some of them than others. Eventually, I do want to get them all enlisted into scouts as well, because I think that will be very helpful, but I might let them settle into their routine first a little bit. I did want to mention I'm playing this on the long lifespan because I think on the normal lifespan it would be too short for me to get them. I mean, like, they are 100% in the red, so I think that would be a little too short. Okay, so we want to go write a note. That's fine. All right, so Clara has now reached parenting level 1. So I did give her some skills, like she has some archaeology skill because she's been abroad before. Hey, this is her best friend, Leilani. I heard you became friends with Araceli. Well, Araceli is Leilani's older sister, so, you know, not really much of a phone call there. But anyway, so I gave Clara some skills just to, like, get her started, but I didn't give her any of the parenting skill because that felt a little cheaty to me. Also, we're not really concerned about money so much in this series. Like, I'm not going to give Clara another job, I don't think, because her job is getting these girls in shape. Actually, Clover is the one who struggles the most with... Oh, well, she's done already. So let's see if we can teach anyone else about responsibility. But I think they've all finished their homework for the day. Awesome. Okay, so let's see. So, oh wow, that actually did put a big dent in that responsibility. I mean, we still have a ways to go. Precious's responsibility fell out of range to earn the irresponsible trait. Well, that's good. I mean, like, that's what we want. We don't want her to become irresponsible. Okay, so that's good to know. So I wonder then, where did Clover go? Okay, so she's just going to go watch TV. Good. Lilith is now out of range. Clover is learning cooking skill. I feel like I'm old enough. Okay, so this is from Beatrix. I should be allowed to go. Well, I mean, I guess you'll always be my baby. Oh no, now her responsibility decreased again, but her empathy increased, so that's good. Yeah, okay. So we're getting there. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. Her empathy is really... So that's the nice thing with the teenagers is that the way that the character values are designed, it sort of makes it like they have the biggest risks but the biggest rewards. So like, yeah, they'll probably take the biggest hits of things, like, you know, if they sneak out or break curfew or something or skip school, then it'll hurt them the most. But it also will help them the most when they do things that are good. So, you know, it kind of balances it out a little bit, I think. All right, so let's see. I wonder, can we... Who's not doing anything? What is Lilith doing? That's not... What? Okay. So maybe we should come and discipline recent behavior and say, let's calm, ask not to hit stuffed animals. Because that's not okay. Oh, Clover's getting a call again. The exact same call just happened. It's another call from Leilani. All right. Clara, where are you, honey? Come on. Yeah, no. That's not even your animal. This isn't your room either. Okay. She does not seem to be listening to us. I'm hideous. Oh, so typical. All right, Lacey. My face is a mess. I can't go anywhere looking like this. It's fine. Don't overreact. All right, so her manners has increased, but emotional control has decreased. So, yeah, I mean, emotional control hadn't really been impacted at all anyway, but, okay, well, maybe she's not... Okay, so Clara has now reached parenting level 2. Let's firmly... She's like going to town on this poor animal. I mean, like, I'm not gonna tell her to... Beatrix and Clover are getting into a fight? What? Why? Look at Precious. She's like, what is happening? But why? That's what I can't figure out here. I'm gonna turn off headline effects. There we go. Because I don't want their little, What on earth? Okay, okay. Can we, like, break up a fight? No, we're not. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure what prompted that. I mean, Beatrix clearly lost, and Clover won. But okay, so Clara, can we, like... We can't discipline for fighting? How is that not a thing? Okay. I feel like there should be some sort of... Okay, why are we very tense now? Oh, no, she's having a mood swing. The edge of a breakout. All the stress is going to cause me to break out. More stress from that thought. Okay, and now Beatrix is mortified. Sometimes it feels like you just can't do anything right and everyone is judging you. Okay. Well, I'm thinking maybe we have Beatrix go to her bed and just hide from everyone. Clara, I think we need to talk to Clover. I feel like there's clearly some issue there that's really not the sim that I had thought would be the problem. But we're just gonna go talk her through this mood swing. Cannot unsee. Oh, I wonder who we walked in on. I'm not even sure. Okay. So let's see if we can like talk through this lovely little mood swing of hers. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Okay. We're all gonna bond. It's gonna be good. We're gonna talk about our feelings. All this good stuff. She's still very tense. Alright, well, okay, so hopefully that... Wow, I really did not see that coming at all. Okay, so what's Lacey up to? She's just chilling. Oh, maybe that's... Oh, I think that's who we had walked in on before. Lilith is back to beating up this poor cat. Like, has she stopped? Is she glitching out? I don't know. She must be glitching out. Because I can't discipline her to stop, so I'm going to have her stop. I wasn't going to, but, because I think that there was something wrong there. Oh, right. I bought a pet for Clover. How do I see? So I haven't, oh, there he is. So I haven't actually played with the pets from the My First Pets stuff pack. So let's go ask about Day and then maybe talk. We don't need to fill food or clean. But I'm hoping that having a pet, one, it's very on brand for her, I think, because she's like, you know, big fan of like nature and animals and stuff. I also am hoping that it'll teach her responsibility. Oh no, why are you... Oh no, she's upset because she witnessed a fight. I'm sorry, precious. Alright, so Lacey's making macaroni and cheese for... Oh right, I turned off headline effects. But apparently it's a group meal, so that's good. Clover, what are you eating? Oh, she's just making a quick meal. Alright, well, okay, maybe we don't go grill a pot of franks and beans when we're mortified. Why don't we just go grab a serving? And that should be good. Wow, she is like... Okay. I don't think talking through the mood swing with Clover really did much of anything before. So, not sure how to get her out of this mood swing. I think we're going to have to, like... maybe when the girls are at school tomorrow, have her study up on her parenting skill and maybe buy some skill books or something. What is she eating? Oh, she's eating chicken nuggets. Oh, those look actually pretty good. Alright, so Precious is eating by herself, which I don't blame her. She has seen so much bad stuff happen in her life and people fighting, and then she's coming here to like what's supposed to be like a safe place, and it's just not at all. Alright. Good. Oh, she's back to being... Lilith is evil. Evil Sims become happy from the misery of others and have a variety of ways to accomplish this. Yeah, she is like super happy because people around her are upset. Yikes. I mean, that's not exactly what I'm hoping to achieve here, but you know, maybe it'll help her make friends? Question mark? It's hard to say. Oh, poor Precious. Okay, so I think we need to work on cleaning up some of these dishes, though, because, yikes, everybody's just leaving their plates here. Okay, so, who is done eating? You know what, Lacey, let's have you come over here. Why can't you load... Oh, because it's a round table, I bet. I bet it's not going to let us. For some reason, sometimes on the round tables, it doesn't let you, like, load the dishwashers. I don't know. But in any case, we can just click on the plates, and it works just fine. So is anybody still hungry? No, you're eating. You're good. You're good. So it looks like everybody has eaten. Lilith, let's have you just put the macaroni and cheese away. Okay, well... Maybe we all just need to... Okay, see, why is this not... I know. Go throw it away. Alright. We're just going to drag it and put it over here on the counter. And maybe then it'll let us... Yeah, now it'll let us throw it away. I swear, I thought that was a bug that they had fixed, or else I wouldn't have put in this round table. But I don't want to get rid of this table, because I like it. Alright. let's see. Okay, so maybe Lilith, could you then clean up these dishes? Unfortunately, I think, yeah, you guys are going to have to... Well, no, that dishwasher's done. Okay, so Precious is going to have to hand wash. But that's okay. You know, it's that type of thing. It's going to teach you responsibility, so I'm okay with this. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end this part here. I know it hasn't been tons of gameplay, but I did want to introduce you guys to the girls. So tomorrow they go to school. They all had their homework done, so that's good. And then, so basically when the girls are... Oh, no. Now they're fighting? Are you kidding me? How? How is this already 2 fights in 1 episode? Like... How? Although, to be fair, okay, so who was it? It was Lilith and who else? Lilith and Clover. Clover, man! I really did not expect her to be quite so confrontational. But evidently, she's causing some problems because she's been in both of the fights. Okay, I really wish there was a way to, like, break up the fight. If there is, let me know, and maybe I'm just missing it. Okay. Can we parent you now? Firm. Tell not to fight. Okay, good. So maybe she just needed to... okay, so apparently we can only correct Lilith. But maybe she just needed to witness the fight, and that was the issue. Yeah, she did not look happy about that, but you know what? Tough cookies, my dear. Okay, somebody just passed gas. Like, I swear somebody just farted because I saw, like, a green floaty cloud float by. Anyways, as I was saying before, I'm going to go ahead and leave this first part here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can do so down below. I put out a new video every single day, Monday through Friday. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! Oh my god, another fight? Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous! Okay, clearly we're gonna have to do some more drastic measures here in this house, because like, who hasn't gotten into a fight at this point? I think it's just Lacey. Maybe. And Precious. They're the only 2 who haven't. Everyone else just fights. Alright, bye!